Thank you for tuning into my videos. To support the channel and unlock exclusive perks, you can join us on YouTube channel membership and Patreon. Follow the links in the video description below. Select your level of support and help keep the content coming. This channel exists because of the support we have from fans just like you. Thanks and enjoy the video. Right, welcome to 2,000 points of Warhammer 40,000. It's the Thousand Suns Chaos Space Marines. Great to see them back in action. They are going to play their second league battle here, and so too it's the army they're facing. It's the Red Scorpions with some Imperial Fist support. They're going to play their second league battle as well. It's a crucial game for both of these factions. So for this Thousand Suns force, I'm going to run them here, and then Mike Walker, an experienced Space Marine player, he's going to run the Red Scorpions in this battle. So we have a Demon Prince with wings. That's just across here. I've given him Athenian Scrolls upgrade being taken as well. So whilst he's on the board, start of the command phase, able to pick up an extra cardboard point. Got to keep him alive, and you can keep that coming through. Then we have, and I've been changing the list around here, trying to get the Thousand Suns to work. I've been struggling with them recently. So a few things have changed compared to the previous game that we played, which is over on channel membership, the first battle. So for this one, I've gone for 2 Exalted Sorcerers, 1 and 2. The idea is that one, it's not ideal, but one of them is going to operate just by himself. The other one is going to join the Rubik Marines. Gone for a full squad of 10. Going to experiment with them as well and give them the Warp Flamers and Warp Flame Pistol on the squad leader. I am still going to keep the Soul Reaper Cannon on one of the squad members. The idea is that he joins them. He then takes the Exalted Sorcerer, then takes the Umbrellific Crystal. That will let him relocate himself and his unit at some point during the game. It's useful for an ambush. The idea is to take lots of flamers and try and offload some close range firepower. So we'll see how that goes. I was running them 2 split squads of 5, but they're just too weak, so I've merged them together back into a full squad of 10. We then have this model here. Now I'm going to run him as the base size match is okay. I'm going to run him as an Exalted Sorcerer or a regular Sorcerer in Terminator armor. He's going to join the Terminators across here. Full squad of 10 of those. Running 2 Soul Reaper Cannons in that squad. And then 2 of them running the Hellfire missile racks with them as well. Just whilst we're across this side, 2 squads or 3 squads of 10 Zangors being taken. I mentioned the Exalted Sorcerer. That's the second one. He's going to go just on his own. He goes with them as a regular Terminator Sorcerer. We've got Araman on a Disc of Zinch, another Sorcerer that's going to run around by himself. The idea is to hang around away from the front line to try and operate from the middle and back lines. We'll see how that works for him. It's not ideal. We'll see how it goes. Then 2 squads of 10 regular cultists being taken, triple Mauler Fiends, as WYSIWYG with these, so Lasher Tendrils on 2 of them. Going to go Magma Cutters on this one. They're just tucked at the side of the model just there, bit of firepower. Very close range melter firepower with them. And then have Demon Prince across here with wings, which I mentioned already. So that's the list here for the Thousand Suns. A little bit on edge with these. We'll see how they get on. They have to do well if they're going to make progress in the league. They've got to get past the Space Marine Force. We'll see how well they get on. So commanders have been allocated. For the Thousand Suns, we have a new Phoenix Lord as the army commander, so it's Nightmare. Will be allocated to the Thousand Suns, and he will be, I guess he's got to go on Araman here, so it'll be Araman here for this battle. Very fitting, he plays Chaos Space Marines, that works out just fine, but his debut here on the channel. And then we have a sub-commander, it's Casper Kempf. He plays Black Legion, so close enough. And he'll join us as the sub-commander. He'll go on to the Demon Prince, so both those supporters can follow their models around in the game and see if their army is led to victory. That's the list here for Thousand Suns. We'll take a look and see what the Space Marines have in their list next. So 2,000 points of Red Scorpions plus Imperial Fist allies. So most of the points, just over half the points, is Red Scorpions. We are awaiting a batch. It's currently underway at the moment. A batch from Siege Studios. So the plan is to take the Red Scorpions and push them all the way as a pure 2,000 points force. But that's a work in progress, and so for now they're just going to borrow a small detachment here from the Imperial Fist. So these two chapters will fight side by side. I'm sure they'll be happy to do so as they take on the might of the Chaos Space Marines. So we'll run through the Red Scorpions first of all. So we have the Gravis Captain, Captain Darktrophes. So he'll be the warlord here in this game. There he is. He'll go with Aggressors squad of 6, and they're taking the Fists here and the Dakka option for them. We then have 1 Apothecary, 1 Lieutenant, squad of 10 regular Intercessors being taken. Hellblasters squad of 5. The plan with Siege Studios is another 5 on the way, so they'll bump that squad up to 10. 2 squads of Inceptors, 2 squads of 3, and then we have a Redemptor Dreadnought taking the Macroplasma Incinerator across there. So do check out Siege Studios. They've painted about half the Red Scorpions, and they've painted all of these Imperial Fists across here as well. They do a brilliant job, so you can get in touch with them for your own painting commission work, but they've done an excellent job here for both of these chapters. I'll show you one more model. This is the chaplain they've painted up. That's silver level from Siege Studios. But get in contact with them, drop them a quote for your own painting commission work. So for the small detachment that's going to go with the Red Scorpions, 2 more Dreadnoughts. It's going to be a triple Dreadnought alliance here for the Space Marines. So another Redemptor of Macroplasma Incinerator. We have a Brutalis Dreadnought being taken as well. Another 10 Intercessors. Then a regular chaplain will join them. We have a chaplain on the bike also to lead the fast attack here. So the Outrider squad of 3, and then that squad has been joined by an ATV with a multi-melter. So all the points used up, no spare points or any kind of upgrades. Then commander and sub-commander have been allocated. So for this battle, the commander is going to be Longbow BB. He'll be on Captain Darktrophes. And the second in command, I think it's only fair, will go over to the Imperial Fists. So that's going to be the chaplain on the bike, and that will be Valen Al Sorna, another Space Marine player, as the sub-commander. So this will be a league battle. It's also going to be Kingslayer. There's not many kings for each of the factions left. There's very few, but one of them that has survived throughout the season, yet to be slain in battle, is Captain Darktrophes across here. So he remains alive. We'll see if he can be brought down. It's not the primary aim in this game, but it's just an extra bit of narrative here for this battle. So that's the list for the Space Marines. We'll take a look at scenario and deployment next for this league battle. Right, so we have a scenario. It is Purge the Foe. The deployment zone is Search and Destroy, and the mission rule is Adapt or Die. So for Search and Destroy, deployment zone, we're fighting from corner to corner. The orange dice marking the deployment zone for the Thousand Suns Chaos Space Marines, and the yellow dice marking the deployment zone for the red scorpions and their allies. There's 5 objectives on the board. Dead center is right here, just marked by the objective marker. There's 2 others in no man's land, one over here, and then one across the other side next to that ruin. And then there's a home objective each, just at the corner of the building here for the Thousand Suns, and then one just across the other side, you can see it over there, for the red scorpions. So then for Adapt or Die, the mission roll, quite straightforward. Both of us are going to go for the random draw on secondaries, in which case, up to twice in the game, you can draw an extra secondary, and then that means you draw 3, for example, if you have no slots already taken, and you can pick one of those to go back into the pile. Just a little bit of extra option there with the secondaries. And then for the main mission, Purge the Foe, in any battle round, including turn 1, if you destroy an enemy unit, you get 4 points. Then turn 2 onwards, if you destroy more enemy units, then they're able to destroy of yours. You get an extra 4 points, bonus 4 points. And then for objectives, again, turn 2 onwards, if you control any objectives on the board, you get 4 points. If you control more than the opponent, then you get an extra 4 points on top of that. So bonuses available for killing more stuff, and then also for holding more objectives. As mentioned already, both of us are going to go for the random draw on secondaries. And then I'm going to clarify terrain here. So the large ruins, just going to point out the main feature is going to be obscuring here. So obscuring ruins, these two join together. We'll just go by the hard edge here for this terrain. Same with these buildings across here. The lower ruins, we'll leave these just as regular ruins. So this one, there's a couple of others spread out across the board. And then for the terrain in the middle, just to give a nice line of sight blocking terrain, we'll go obscuring on all of these and just go by the hard edge on these terrain features. So hard edge here. Hard edge as on the edge of this. We've done this in other games, just on the hard edge of the landing pad as well, and the buildings scattered around. And then there's a couple of tank traps and barricades spread out across the board as well. It's just to really break up line of sight here in this game. It's looking pretty even as well, with a maze of buildings to navigate through in the middle of the table. So that's the terrain, and the mission's ready to go. We'll now start alternating placing units on the board next. I just mentioned the battle mat and terrain that we're using in this game. So the battle mat's from GameMat.eu. This one is 60 by 44 inches in size, so perfect for your games of regular 10th edition for 40k. So this one is called the Fallout Zone Battle Mat. You can get this one in 6x4. You can get it double-sided as well for even better value. It's this mouse mat material, so you're able to roll it out nice and flat. It's very quiet for dice rolling, very figure-friendly as well, just a softer surface. And the great thing about it is the design's all printed on there for you, ready to go. And it gives you a great backdrop, a great foundation for your terrain. And then pre-painted terrain, we are using the Fallout Zone set from GameMat.eu. That's these buildings running around the edge, these larger ruins, these buildings across here. And you can see I put a string of them over on that side. So that's pre-painted terrain and a battle mat. It's available from GameMat.eu. Link for them below. You'll also find a discount code for 11% off across the store. So that'll apply to whatever you go for, mats and terrain. 11% off, and they are shipping worldwide. And then clustering around the middle of the board, we are featuring pre-painted terrain from Gale Force 9. It's the Gothic Sector Battlefield in a Box range. This is the Legion set here. It's fully painted. It's ready to go, just comes straight out of the box. So it comes individually boxed. For example, this one is the Armoured Listening Post, which is this one here. And so it also gives you this rotating turret on top as well. It's a very good one, that one. And then I've got sort of one of each as an example dotted around the board. Some of them I've comboed together, like these two come separate, and then I've just combined them together just to make a more established, larger piece of terrain. I've done the same there. I put this piece on that landing pad, and over there as well. Put a few pieces on top of that larger building. That is how they come in the box, nicely pre-painted for you. They fit really well on this greener themed board. They just sit real nice. We've gone for like an Imperial base here in the middle of these ruins, but you can check them out. The Gothic Sector Battlefield in a Box range, and this is the Legion collection here. They're available from a lot of discount gaming stores. Just search for them on Google. Gamingfigures.com have them, so you can check out the link for them in the video description below. All right, so deployment's done for both sides. Aggression being shown by the Thousand Suns. they're really going to play with nothing to lose here. We'll give you an update on the league in just a moment to show you the situation between these two armies and the league in general. So Mauler Fiend's positioned, one's with the Lasher Tendrils on each flank. So one here, it's looking straight at that objective. One on the left-hand side of its eyes on the other objective. There's a Zangor squad along with each, so one here and one here. The other Zangor squad's on the home objective. These have the Umbrellific Crystal, so it's the ability to not only turn to be removed from the battlefield and then deep strike back in, so there's no point putting them in exposed positions. They're there. The Rubic Marines have been joined by the Exalted Sorcerer that's carrying that enhancement. We then have the other Mauler Fiend with the Magma Cutters in the middle. Demon Prince with wings across here, and the two lone Psychers, Araman, and then also the Exalted Sorcerer. Now bear in mind, these are not lone operatives, so it's a risk taking these. Got to be careful how they're used on the board. And then in reserves, I toyed with the idea of keeping the Terminators on the table. We're going to deep strike them in, so they've gone into deep strike. They've been joined by this model here, which is going to represent the Chaos Sorcerer in Terminator armor. And then the two squads of cultists have gone into reserve to flank onto the board, just to help us out with secondaries. So that's deployment done for the Thousand Suns. And then for the Red Scorpions, mixing the ranks here, so squads intermingling with each other, Battle Brothers, ready to fight. So Dreadnought has deployed aggressively, but sheltering behind the obscuring terrain. A full squad of 10 Intercessors joined by the Chaplain, ready to potentially move out into that central objective. So things looks like they're going to heat up pretty quick. Aggressors have been joined by Captain Diotrephes, just to the left of the Intercessors. Hellblasters on this left-hand side, just tucked in the shadows, joined by an Apothecary. And then the mobile squad across here, so Outriders with their ATV, joined by the Chaplain on the bike. Another Redemptor Dreadnought anchoring more at the back and sheltering behind the terrain. And then conscious of the Thousand Suns' ability to deep strike in and to relocate with a number of units at the back here of the Intercessors, joined by the Lieutenant. In reserve is the two squads of Inceptors here. And then Brutalis Dreadnought's gone into reserve as well, so that can flank onto the board, turn 2 onwards, and the Inceptors obviously arriving via deep strike. So that's deployment done. Just to give you perspective on this game, how important it is for both sides, we'll talk about the league. Have to say that the league is dominated by Xenos and Chaos. There's hardly any Imperial factions standing a chance other than the Salamanders here. We had the shock exit of the Blood Angels. They were at the top, but they're gone. Top spot's now been taken by the Necrons, who've played both their games. Very, very strong score. The Tau Empire are definitely through in second place. The Orcs are through. Then Mike's Black Legion, last year's champions, are through as well. The Alpha Legion have done well enough to get themselves through. I think they're guaranteed to go through as well. So Chaos Space are in good representation. The Tyranids now into areas where it's open now. If our final games push high enough, but the Tyranids are probably through. That's the Leviathan Tyranids. Mike's Salamanders, a superb victory on their second game has boosted them right through from the very bottom and then pushing now into 7th place. The Eldar are qualifying. I'm going to take the top 8 armies. Eldar are qualifying, but they're probably going to go out there on 98 points, teetering on the edge here with other factions potentially pushing past them, namely the Harlequins, who've already got 82 points with a win and just need a few more points to bypass their Eldar brethren. The Imperial Fists have played both of their games and they're out. They've got 78 points. The Red Scorpions have played a game and won. They've got 53 points. So they need not much. 46 points would get them through in this game. That is your score, 46 points. That would get you past the Eldar. You'd be on 99 points. You push the Eldar out. So the Red Scorpions can do that. But there's two other factions trying to get through. That's the Adeptus Mechanicus on 43 points. So their second game, they'll need a really good score. And then the Thousand Suns will need a miracle. They're on 22 points. So they will need 77 points in this game to stand a chance of going through. And even then, they could be knocked out by another faction coming up. So it's tricky stuff. So Thousand Suns have got to play for the high score. They've really got to go for it in this game. It's the Imperial or the Red Scorpions do their duty, keep the Thousand Suns down, but also pursue a good score to help them get through as well. So not much of a chance for the Thousand Suns, sadly, but not impossible. And then for the Red Scorpions, there is a chance if they can score highly against the Thousand Suns in this game. The other battles we're planning, well, these are the final qualifying games here. So Red Scorpions against Thousand Suns. The other one which we plan to play on channel membership very soon is the last qualifier, and that's Harlequins versus Adeptus Mechanicus. If you're on channel membership, you can look out for that one. If you haven't joined us already, sign up, see the extra content, and you can look forward to that game coming through. The last qualifying battle will be live on channel membership soon, all being well. So, ready to start. I think both sides want to go first because we've deployed at high risk here forwards with a number of units.
This is quite bad.
You can use the Patreon.
Straight away.
Whoa. Michael Fry.
Space Marines, and that's all it says, Space Marines. So.
Right, an important league battle.
Yep.
Okay.
And all that.
Alright, we can play off against another. I'll take
okay.
Darth Windu, who plays Space Wolves but also Chaos Demons. I'd like to go first, please. Oh, the dice switched over. 2 and 3. Michael does go first here in this game. I think that's good news for the Space Marines. Thousand Suns, we've kept a good number of units away, but we're going to the first turn of the game. Space Marines will make the first move. Right, Mike's on his move. I'm not sure if I covered this during the army list stage, but I have a couple other enhancements taken for the list. So we have Athenaean Scrolls. That's been given to the Demon Prince. So whilst he's alive, it's an extra carbal point being generated by him. And then the other one is Arcane Vortex. I've put that onto the Sorcerer for the Terminators. It's +1 strength, +1 damage to all of his psychic weapons. That's both shooting and close combat. It's a couple of extra enhancements, points spare for the Thousand Suns. Secondaries drawn for the Red Scorpions is extend battle lines. So Mike is in a position to go after no man's land objectives straight away. And Overwhelming Force is the other one that is in play. So Mike's making his moves. I'm just thinking out loud here. I'm just saying. You need to get those points. 46, did we say, to get past the Eldar?
Yeah, for the Scorpions?
Yeah, Red Scorpions, right? It's highly likely I'm going to bypass that total of the Harlequins, and it would knock you back down again.
To 8?
To 9th.
9th? Oh, okay, so I need to get a...
In which case, you'd need to beat the next army up.
Salamanders?
Just the Salamanders. Oh, what a cruel twist. Maybe Mike's not the best player to run the Red Scorpions in this game. Oh dear, we'll see. We'll see how he gets on. But so you'd need to then, the score for them is 110. So it's boy, Thousand Suns then, their job then really could be to stop the Red Scorpions from getting through. If they did that, I'm just another twist. It's full of twists, the league, which is great. We love seeing this kind of thing happen. If I keep you down, we keep the Eldar in. Oh no, there's another twist. But then the Harlequins will kick them out. Oh no, I give up. I'm just trying to think of ways to keep the Eldar in, but it's just not going to happen. They are going to come crashing out, sadly. What can you do? We'll let the Space Marines continue with their move. Yeah.
Foretell the fates.
So movement's done. Intercessor squad with their chaplain have moved down to that central objective. It's mighty risky though. They've been stared at by Mauler Fiends and Demon Princes. They're backed up by Dreadnoughts though. So Dreadnought's moved around here. Looks like it's got line of sight towards that Mauler Fiend. I think you've got line of sight here with this one, right? Yeah, okay, so double Macroplasma Incinerator about to be let loose. These are on this objective as well. Sheltering with the Hellblasters, joined by the Apothecary. And the bikers have been sent around this flank. They're scooting around in this direction with their eyes on this objective, ready to pounce. And so too with the aggressors and Captain Diotrephes. That's movement done. An early grab for the central objective. Perhaps it's to coax the Thousand Suns out of the shadows. We'll move on to shooting phase. There's two decent Dreadnoughts ready to offload their firepower. So a bit of Dakar, a couple of grenade launchers. That squad that moved down to the central objective is about to shoot.
Yeah, so 2 grenade launchers.
It's quite gentlemanly of the Red Scorpions to send in the Imperial Fist unit first. Oh, it's on a Patreon here. Connor Collins, yeah, Tau, and he specifically says use it for firepower, not melee.
So 2 grenade launchers hitting on 3s.
Nice shooting, 5 and a 6, and this is Oath of Moment as well, by the way, on the unit.
I guess 5's the one, strength 9.
Yeah, toughness 10, just about. Yeah, just about 5s. One comes through.
-2 to -1.
Yeah, -1 for cover up, so we're looking at 4 up. And it goes through.
D3.
Yeah, go ahead.
1.
Okay, 1 wound caused. 11 wounds left.
The bolt rifles.
Okay.
Reroll on these 2.
Both having a go, just strip.
Just to try and strip what I can before the Dreadnoughts go on.
Okay.
And then 6s.
These are my cold points, but I'm just preparing for my first turn. I don't get them yet.
1.
1 comes through, -1 +1, 3 up. Blocked, that one. So, Dreadnoughts.
Yep, so I'm going to start with the back one. And the
Okay.
reason being...
The way on yonder, the one in the back there, the Imperial Fist.
Yeah, and the reason being is if he can do it, then he can
It's
go
free to go
that
with the
way.
other one. Gotcha. Okay. Just the Macroplasma Incinerator in range. It's that D6 +1 shots.
Yeah.
Sam Hermes, yeah, Black
Hermes.
Templars.
So D6 +1. 3.
2, okay, so 3 in total. 3 is rerollable.
Will hit. And this is strength 9, so
5's to wound. Just the one.
-4 to -3, probably around 1.
Yeah, 5 up. We do block it. Interesting. Not much damage coming through against a smaller fiend here.
And then the hazard. Fine.
Yeah, okay. Next one.
Yep, next one.
So
Everything that's got will go into the...
Yeah, and everything he has is going to be in range this time. So.
Yeah. I'm burning through these pretty quickly. I will go to... Who did I spot earlier?
The use of Patreon dice, I think, is a psychological indicator.
That's field novels, yes.
James burns through all of his really quick and then gets onto these as well, so he's a bit panicky.
So,
and who's this one, sorry?
Maxfield.
Max of Knuckles. Okay, another Imperial player. For the number of shots. 1. Oh, boy. 2 shots.
Straight away.
Come on, reroll being used.
Yeah.
4,
5.
better. Okay, 5 shots in total.
1. 5.
3s.
3s.
Reroll.
Roll that one. That will hit.
Nice. 5's to win, though.
5's the one, yep. Note.
None.
That's not
Okay.
good. Just breathe. Okay. Now goes Rocket Pod D3 for 3. On 3s, they've all hit. And then 5s again. Just the one. -1, 0, so on.
Passed, just about on a 3.
And then 3, 6, 8. Gatling cannon. 3s. Reroll all these misses.
It's already good.
And then
6s for devastating.
6s for devastating. I think I need 6s anyway to win, so we've got the 1.
Got 1. Okay, dropping down to 10 wounds left. All of things still in great shape. Okay.
And the last thing to shoot is the twin frag strong grenade launcher.
Okay.
D6 for 2. 3s, rerolling. And then 6s, twin linked. Nope.
Okay. All right, so that actually marks the end of the shooting phase here. This is all line of sight and quite tricky going through here, and I think these large vehicles can't navigate through this. It's almost like a block here, past where only really by infantry, so the way for our vehicles is around through here. They can scoot all the way around in this direction. They can go through here as well. So there's plenty of pathways for them. Or trade in on any cards that have been achieved.
Yep, extend battle lines because I hold my home and I hold the no man's land.
Great.
And then overwhelming force was not.
So that could be kept or dumped. So yeah, Mike's going to dump it to pick up the extra CP. That marks the end of the Space Marine turn. A window of opportunity here, I think, for the Thousand Suns. Perhaps making progress in the league beyond them. But to tie down and hold back a Space Marine army, they'd be up for that for sure. We'll go on to the first turn of the game for the Thousand Suns. Chaos Space Marines coming up next. So we're on turn 1 here for the Thousand Suns. Cull the Horde was drawn and we can't fulfill that, so we just kept it out. There's another card drawn that can't be done on turn 1, so it's been shuffled back in. So the 2 cards that we do have is Assassination, going after a character. It's possible we might try and go after that chaplain across there. The other one's Containment. That's getting onto battlefield edges, whole within 9, and performing actions outside your deployment zone. So I've got to get out of the deployment zone, perform the action to pick up the points. If I can do it on 2 flanks or 2 board edges, it is worth 3 points times up to 6 victory points. We've got to pursue victory points for us to stand any chance. It's got to happen straight away. So we'll go on to movement here for the Thousand Suns. Points is their main aim here, and then secondary to that is to try and dampen, hold back and restrain the Space Marines. So movement's done for the Thousand Suns here. Aggression being shown by them. I think it's an opportunity for us. Tactical as well, got to pick up points. So I've moved these, instead of swinging around onto the objectives with both of these, I've swung to their right and to their left on the other side, and that's for these to fulfill the containment secondary, hold within 9 inches and outside of my deployment zone with this one. Zangor's advancing, or a 6, but I haven't gone the full move, just up to here, just to keep an eye on that objective. Keeping these 2 out of trouble. They're not lone operative, and they're not strong enough to go after dreadnoughts. Plus, if I move out, there's a threat, the very real threat of Overwatch. So I've kept them tucked away. They're raking in carbal points for me at the moment. Hold within 9 inches with this Mauler Fiend. Zangor's pushing up towards that flank objective. We have removed, it wasn't an immediate relocate, it's remove into strategic reserves and then to bring them on later on. So they're off the board now. And then we have Zangor's here, failed to roll a 4+ to generate an extra carbal point. Moving straight ahead, not needing to pivot with the Mauler Fiend, with the Magma Cutters, and then the Demon Prince has jumped straight across as the crow flies, moving off towards the Marines in the middle. That is movement done. We're going to shooting phase next. That's fine, yeah, so the last model to move was here. Mike can, movement phase isn't quite finished yet, he can respond with a stratagem called Run for Your Lives. What's it called?
It's squad tactics. If you within 9 inches, I can move up to D6, or if I had been in the tactical doctrine, I could have moved to full 6.
Guaranteed 6, yeah, okay.
Now the thinking is I can try and flood the objective and prevent charges if you whittle me down, that they'll be stuck for this to respond. And if they do well, I could out-OC you possibly on the objective.
Or back off and try and stop the charge altogether.
I don't think I'll be able to stop the charge altogether because that's 9 inches. That's going to be...
Oh, right, okay. He's prioritising protecting the Dreadnought. The Dreadnought needs to counterattack.
Yeah, I think it's the counter, yeah.
But you can roll... Well, decide if you're going to go for it, and then you can roll your d6, and that'll give you an idea on inches.
Yeah.
Or leave them where they are.
Or leave them where they are, yeah, and benefit from some cover.
So Mike's running the Gladius Task Force, by the way, the standard detachment here ready for the Space Marines. That's the one we're planning to go with for the Red Scorpions. It's like a standard Space Marine army on the channel.
I will. I'd love to know what people would think, what they would do, but I think I am going to try and flood the objective.
Interesting.
And try and hold you back.
Okay.
Yeah, so...
Got a name for the squad. The Expendables.
The Expendables.
D6. They like it.
Yeah. So I can go...
That's a very James thing.
Yeah, so...
All of Dim Prince heading towards us, sir. Forwards. Here they come. Chaplain as well leading the way.
Yeah.
Into the jaws of death.
So if I can leave even one...
She's got a very strong OC on the objective, but we do have a bit of firepower and potential close combats, but it means the path to the Dreadnought has been blocked. Okay, so that's the move. Flooding the Marines onto the objective. We'll move on to our shooting. Start the shooting phase. Going to spend 7 carbal points for Doombolt. I think it's one of our better options here. It's going to come from the Dim Prince. It's going to go straight into the Dreadnought. In which case... the pirate dice. The Mitch Notke for Rob dice. Yeah.
He loves that.
So we're going to go for, it's guaranteed to cause you some trouble, but as to how much, we'll let the pirate decide. So a high score is good. A 6 is amazing. 4. So that one, it's not too bad. It gives us D3 plus 3 mortal wounds. And it's maxed. 6 mortal wounds. Straight to the Dreadnought. Which will probably halve his wounds. Knocking him down. That's off to a good start here. A good psychic attack coming through.
Is that classed as an attack?
Yeah.
So reduce the damage by 1.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Yes, 5 wounds. Next up, a sneaky attack from the Mauler Fiend. Freshly kitted out with magma cutters. They are in range of that Dreadnought. So we're going to go for 2 attacks here.
And what is this now before you hit me with it?
Yes, so don't usually run these. Magma cutters, 2 shots, need 3s. Strength 9, minus 4. D6 damage.
Minus 4. Cover, minus 3. Armor contempt, minus 2.
2 successes would cause you trouble.
Yeah.
But it's...
No, I'll armor contempt it.
Okay, armor contempt. Alright, we'll go Patronic here. And we'll need a strange kind of result here. We'll go for Chris Comiskey with these attacks. So, looking for 3s to start off with. So, 1 shot comes through. Toughness 10, probably.
12.
12.
10.
10. Still a 5. Got it. Minus 4, cover and armor of contempt. Minus 2 in reality. So, it's going to be a 4-up save.
4 up, yeah.
Chris Heim. Burning through the Patreons early here. Blocked, and the damage would have been just the 1, really. Okay. All right, next bit of shooting. We'll go for the Dim Prince. Assassination's the key now. Not the key, but it's important enough. We'll go for 6 shots, I think he gets now, with this Infernal Cannon. So, we'll go for 2. He's going to go into the Marines for this one. So, 2s. 6s instead is Sustained for Psychic Weapons. That's our ability this turn. You choose 3 options, Devastating, Lethals, or Sustained. So, we're going to generate an extra hit. Then we're going for 3s to wound, strength 5. AP minus 1. You can use models in cover.
Yep.
So 3-up saves on 3.
Yep.
And 2 go through. 2 damage at times. 2 Marines slain. And again, a short shooting phase this turn. We're going to go on to charges next. So both charges have gone ahead, looking nasty enough. I'm going to zoom in again, actually, because it looks very cool. The blue turquoisey colour of the Thousand Suns contrasting nicely against the blazing yellow of the Imperial Fists. I'm going to tank shock them as well, try and run some of them over. So toughness 10 on the Mauler Fiend. So 10 dice steam 5s. Oh, it's tasty. We had enough to do 2. 2 more Marines brought down here. Trampled underfoot by the rampaging Mauler Fiend. The idea is to try and get through Marines in any way possible to get through to that chaplain. So we'll press on to close combats. We'll go with the Mauler Fiend first. His attacks. So he's got the magma cutters. So we're only going to get the claws for him. The fists. So 6 attacks. It's non-psychic, so just straight up dice rolling here. We'll go Carl Roden. Pretend it's a tyranny monster. We're looking at 3s. And it's okay. Then we're looking at 2s. 3 go through. And these are -2.
3, 5 up then.
And Mike's blocked 1. 2 go through. It's D6 plus 1, so it's automatically going to slay 2 more Marines.
I'm just trying to make room for him to come round next.
It's not so good. I think that chaplain's going to get away with this hit.
No, I'm just going to have to take the sergeant.
It's okay. So 4 Marines left. It's still going to be a decent enough bodyguard. Going to need something brilliant from the Demon Prince. 6 attacks with him. That's it.
Sustained. Is it psychic?
Yes. So yeah, he's going to use his psychic weapon, the strike option. So we'll turn to Midnight Miniatures for this one. Tyranids player, Orcs. It's a close combat type opportunity. Looking for 2s. 1's missed, but I'll add it back in for sustained. And this is going to come through at strength 8. So strength 9 actually for +1 strength. So 2's twinned. Not twin linked by any chance. No. That's it. 5 at -2. So I'd say 4 dice at 5+ to start off with, just the remaining models. 4 dice steam 5s, yeah. Blocked 1, and you can roll that 1 more dice. Got the squad. Okay. So squad's gone. Chaplain remains. So Mike will attack back. We reckon he's not going to get the bonuses of leading a unit because the unit he was leading is gone.
4, 5. I'll put them into... I'm not touching anyone there.
Either or. Yeah, you can choose which one. Yeah.
So I can put it in the Mauler.
You can do, yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be 5s regardless.
Yep.
5 attacks hitting on 2s.
Lucas, another Imperial player.
Full hit.
Okay.
And then 5s.
Are you on +1 to the wound roll? Chaplain in close combat?
When he's leading a unit, that's why
I gotcha. Yes. So 2 go through.
2 at -1.
4 ups. Blocked 1.
2 damage.
2 damage, dropping down to 8 wounds left. Morphine's taken some damage, still in pretty good condition, and that marks the end, I think, of the turn. End of turn. Points have come through for the Thousand Suns. They're off to a good enough start. 6 points for containment as we pursued points on the flank. 3 and 3 gives us 6. We also destroyed a whole unit, which gives us 4 points. You can pick that up on the first turn. Assassination's been dumped. Not picked up, and we'll take the CP and draw some fresh cards next turn. 10 points to 5. Thousand Suns off to a good enough start. About another 70 odd points. They need an exceptionally good game here if they'd stand a chance. But maybe. The flickering flame still burns. We'll go on to turn 2 now for the Space Marines. Alright, so turn 2 for the Space Marines. Mike's gone into Assault Doctrine. Thousand Suns have selected Devastating Wounds for their psychic weapons for this battle round. No prisoners, kill stuff, and engage in all fronts for secondaries. And that's getting units into table quarters. And then 4 points picked up for primaries, the control of one objective on the board. Movement, spreading out, aware of deep striking Terminators and Rubik Marines. Thousand Suns, a big chunk of their armors off the board, really, points-wise. Then Dreadnought's moving in with 7 wounds left. Chaplain remaining in close combat. The idea is to try and rescue him.
Oh, no.
No. Back off.
Back off. Yes, yeah. Sorry.
That's okay.
Because I can't shoot this, can I?
With a pistol?
No. With the dreadnought.
Well, I think you're blast, so no, so you'd need to back off, yeah. So you can step back, no problem. And then a heap of stuff pushing through. We have Captain Darktrophies with the aggressors pushing through, a possible charge, perhaps against those Zengors. The bikers moving through, snatching the objective, and the Hellblasters emerging to lay down some firepower, most likely into the Mauler Fiend. Yeah, okay, looks like firepower can go through against him, so potential trouble against my isolated characters. Okay, so Thousand Suns list that's a bit out of joint here. We'll see how it develops over time. So we're going to shooting phase next. Just also mention this Dreadnought here, pushing up to back up.
Yeah, because the thing's still on this, the Oathful moment.
Oathful moment remains on that Mauler Fiend. Fine. Shooting phase next. So just before the firepower comes in, if you enjoy our games, you want to see extra content, do join us on YouTube channel membership. The most common being at Aspect Warrior level. So that gives you access to all the bonus content that we produce, including battle reports. Now's the best time to join as the league heats up, as we finish off the qualifying stage of these last few games. And then we'll go for the knockout stage and plan to feature a good number of those battles exclusively on membership. So it means you can support the channel, and then as a reward you unlock the bonus content that we have. We do run some unique series over on membership, such as Beat the Bear, the Stepping Stone battle reports. It's just a good series, that one. The latest being James taking on the Tower with 3 Bane Blades. It was an interesting game for sure. We also have the Big Push battle report series, taking armies and then building them up in size. Those are all exclusive on memberships. So join us if you can. Link for membership below. Just to point out also, Inceptors have turned up here. Going to ambush the blue chickens. Shooting phase next. So shooting phase, I've declared I've used up my last cobble points to give me Weaver of Fate's chance to reroll a saving throw.
Yep. So I'm saving that for the fight.
He's firing here, so 2 lots of these try and wipe out the blue chickens. I think he should do it. Vagabond firepower.
Yep.
Yeah, Space Marines, player.
Do you want I'll throw station?
Okay. 3s, sustain's great if you can get them. 6s are big, excellent.
Yep, need to get them now.
And there's none this time.
Nope.
Okay. 3s to wound. And twin linked.
Linked, yep.
5, 7.
-1, 2 damage.
6s. Triple 6.
What?
4. 4 slain. So you're close to halfway. It's the wipeout it needs to get these points coming through. It's the wipeout required.
Yeah, and the second one.
Yep. And just the 1, 6. So add 2 back in. Okay, there's still a chance of wiping these out. 6 remaining. 3s to end linked. Oh, I think he still might do this. Excellent on the twin linked.
Yep.
8 in total. 6s. I need a load. Oh, got it just about.
Yes.
Hold it right there.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I'll spend a CP. No, I will not. It's only for psycho models. I could have changed one of the damage characteristics to 0, just to be really annoying, but it's only Thousand Sun psycho models. There's no way them chickens are psychos. No. Alright. Oh, I could use Carball CP. Add 4, a reroll, to try and get a 6.
Could do.
There's so many more important things. It's stupid. Oh no, I'm going to lose them because that's the sensible thing to do. That's everyone's writing in comment section. Why do you waste CP on trying to get a 6? So I listened to everybody and then that happened. You have to go if you've got instincts. Oh, you really do. Oh, That's painful. So that's going to get Mike the 4 points. It's also going to push up this tally of number of kills. So it suits the Space Marines very well indeed. All right, I've been wiped off the home. God, wiped off the home objective as well. Not so good. Not so good. Okay, chicken's ambushed and brought down. Yeah, Hellblaster's next. So, moral of the story, never trust a chicken with an objective. This is going to lead on to why did the chicken cross the road jokes, but we can't descend into that. So,
Mike, that's our highest comments yet. They're all chicken jokes.
Oh, dear. Right, okay. Oh, that's a tactical blow, that one for sure. All right, so Hellblasters then. It could be 10 shots from these guys.
Yeah.
Going into the Maul of Fiend in 3s.
And I will overcharge.
Yeah, supercharge.
I'll let them just
fire organically.
Yeah.
All right, good shooting. Strength, though, is not too high. 5's to wound.
5's, yep.
The toughness might protect us, yeah. It's good roll, no. 5 go through.
Yep.
All right. I'm in the open pretty much, so it's going to be...
-3.
5%. Oh, we blocked 2, so we'll take 6 damage. Not very nice. I'll use this now. Needing a 5. Nearly. Okay, so 6 damage will go through.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 hazardous.
Yeah, hazardous.
Nope.
You're all good. Okay. And we drop down to 6 wounds left. So half destroyed. 4 squad of those. Who knows? We'll press on. More firepower available. It's not the end here. There's still firepower across here. So everything from across here is going into the Mortar Fiend. Try and finish it off.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then Catechism fires also enough for the devastating wounds.
Yes.
Yeah. So
the multi-melter or Decker.
We'll start with the multi-metal first. And they are yellow.
2 shots.
2 shots. On 3s. Just the 1.
1 hit.
And then needing a 5. 6 would be nice.
No wound.
Nothing.
Okay. Next up is...
Twin bolt rifles.
Yeah, rifles all lumped together here.
Yep.
3s.
And then 6s for... Well, 6s...
Twin linked.
Twin linked, yep. So... Go for Dev.
There's 2. Not bad. A couple more would be good. There's another 1. 3 cores dropping down to 3. Very, very useful. So aggressors, range is a bit short. 2 of them can see him. Captain's out of range. That's those 2. These 2 can see through here and go after the Mauler Fiend, just requiring 3 wounds to try and get through.
So what I will do then is I'll do the into the Mauler Fiend.
Yep.
6 shots on 3s. The ball hit.
It's good shooting.
And then I'm needing 6s twin linked.
Okay. Nice.
3, no AP because you're not the closest eligible.
3 ups, blocked those.
1, 2. Oh, the Frag Storm Grenade Launcher. 2d6. 6. 6.
3s.
And then 6s. Nope.
Linked? No. Alright.
Then the 2 that can shoot the Psyker.
Yep, so rinse and repeat, but going against this Psycho across here.
What's your toughness?
4.
4's then? Twin linked?
4's twin linked. It's not closest eligible. Add, so just normal AP 0.
Yeah, 5.
I've got a sneaking suspicion. It used to be a 2-up save, not anymore. 3 ups. And 2 sneak through. Ouch. Dropping down to 3 wounds left.
Grenade Launcher, 2d6. 4. 3s. 4s. No.
Okay. Right, we've survived, taking a couple of wounds though. So you see it in the Space Marine 2 game when Space Marines are being picked on, Dreadnoughts lumber in to defend their brethren. So we have the Red Scorpion's Dreadnought here. It's going to put some firepower into the Demon Prince. It's going to fire everything into it actually.
Yep.
Alright, go ahead.
So I'm going to leave the macro to the last.
Okay.
Aegis Rocket Pod, D3 shots. For 3.
Okay.
Hitting on 3s. Full hit.
2s.
Amplify 2, yep.
2 ups.
3.
3, nice.
-1, 2 damage.
-1 in the open. 3 ups. Come on, pass them all just about.
3, 6, 8. Onslaught Gatling Cannon.
Yep.
3s. And then
5s. Straight 5, toughness 9. 6s are good.
6s are good, yeah. 2, no AP.
2 ups. Oh, 1 sneaks through. I'll take it, rather not take any damage, but there could be worse to come. So I'll drop down to 9 wounds left on him.
Frag Storm. D6.
Yep.
4. Hitting on 3s. The ball hit.
Nice. 6s.
And then 6s. No.
Okay. Macro time.
Macro.
Oh, he's annoyed. Oh, no, he's not.
I'm going to go nip.
Nate Miller then. Number of shots. D6 plus 1.
6 plus 1, yeah.
It's big enough. Oh, he's rolled a 2.
1 3s.
3s to hit.
Ball hit. What's your toughness?
9.
4s.
Yeah.
2.
Okay.
-4, put your in 1.
4 plus invulnerable save. Blocked both.
Oh, of course. Do I take any ones? No.
Okay. There is another Dreadnought backing up here, but damage is low currently against these two. It's too big against too big here. Good contest developing in the middle.
Right, do you know what? That one's just going to go into the molar thing.
Okay.
Yeah, everything.
Go ahead.
So, rinse and repeat. Icarus Rocket Pod. Oh, sorry. Everything but the Icarus Rocket Pod will go into.
Yeah.
Yeah, so D3 shots. 3. On 3s.
Yeah.
All hit and then anti-flying 2.
2 ups.
Yeah, so -1 back to.
Cover 2 ups. Yep, we're good.
3, 6, 8. On 3s. Re-rolling for oath.
Yep. Wow.
I need them 6s.
Yeah, now's the roll. So 5s.
Yeah, 5s.
Oh no, 6s this time because I'm toughness 10.
Yeah.
Got 1. Dropping down to 7 wounds left. Surely Mike will have to charge in. So every wound caused will be most helpful.
D6 on the Icarus Rocket Pod. 6. Sorry, the grenade launcher.
Yeah.
Sorry, this is, yeah. So 6s, or sorry, 3s to hit first.
Are you rolling?
And then 6s.
Rerolling twin linked?
Just the 1. No way.
Rerolling hit rolls? Oath?
3 miss, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yep.
5 hit.
And then searching for 6s. And twin linked.
Made no difference, just the 1.
40k is the game of rerolls. It really is. 1. And saved.
So D6 plus 1. Macro Plasma Incinerator.
Not bad. 5 shots in total. 3's rerollable. Good shooting. 5's to win though.
Yeah. This is what you could do with a reroll here.
Yeah. And it's just the 1 goes through. 5 plus invulnerable save. We fail. And I've got CP to spell. Command reroll. Yeah, goes through.
3 damage.
Straight 3. Okay, dropping down to 4 wounds left. Smaller Fiend's in serious trouble. It's not destroyed, but it's on the brink.
And I take 1 damage.
Not hazardous. Okay. Charges then. I think firepower's done.
Yep.
All right, charges next. All right, so charges taking place. Tricky one across here. Heroic Intervention, don't think I can do with the Doom Prince because the chaplain's in the way. Mike says that was intentional, so good enough move. Dreadnought's gone in. Not enough CP or no CP left to go for tank shot, but number of attacks. There's 4 wounds to try and strip away against that Mauler Fiend. Across here, 2 successful charges going ahead. This one had to be command reroll, but did happen. 10-inch charge going around here with the bikers and the chaplain, and the aggressors have moved around this direction, needing a 7. I think they got a 6, so their charge has gone ahead as well. So going according to plan, not too bad here for the Space Marines. Good counter-attack against the Thousand Suns for sure. I do have 2 CP. I could interrupt play, which makes things... It does make things interesting, so Mike can think carefully about which combo he wants to do first. Right, so yeah, I can interrupt play. I've got 2 CP, so Mike's going to go for this combo. He wants to see that Mauler Fiend gone. If we survive, there'll be trouble. Raycross, he's annoyed. Raycross dice, okay.
4.
Raycross dice comes out to play.
3s.
The Raycross dice lives with James in the cave. They both emerge when they're angry. Oh.
But
Oath of moment. Oh boy, oh boy. You just need to get the 4 hits. Should be fine. The fist is stronger.
3s.
3s to wound. This is a big roll though, big roll.
Yeah, let's go with Pete Tom.
Oh, he's got 3 out of 4. Down to my Xenosy dice rolls now. So we're looking at 5 pluses to block. Xenos dice. Can you see the result? Oh dear me. Right, block them all. No comment from Mike here. Okay. It's nice, Mike. Just the silence is great because it just gives people a break on the channel. If that had happened to James, would have had bellowing insults hurling across the room.
Silly polar opposites in that.
Boy, oh boy. That's a bounce there. That should have been destroyed. What damage was the fist?
3.
Whoa, she did need 2 successes, right? So there was pressure to make that go ahead. In which case, this is a tipping point here, and we'll try and go for some damage with... Chickens don't stand chance. So we'll go here. We'll go with the Mauler Fiend. 2 CP for interrupt play. And we'll do our attacks. We'll turn to Michael Gemin, Chaos Space Marine player. We'll put his dice into the pile. And we're going to need 3s.
4, so you bracketed?
4s bracketed. Yep, so that's kept 1 away. We'll try and wound on 2s. 2 go through. -2.
5 ups.
5 ups. Blocked 1. Well done. And you can probably tank this on the ATV. There's a lot of CP being spent on 3 damage.
D6 plus 1 was it, did you say?
4 damage, yeah. So ATV half destroyed. A crunch to tire, but that's about it. Alright, so piling move made. As Mike will attack with the bikers next. So they're all in. Everyone can fight.
Yeah.
3 wounds to strip away.
4, 5. I'll start with the chaplain first.
Yes, come on, Chaplain.
Blood Angels ran. Can you do it for me?
He does have a name. It's Chaplain Philotus. Named after Alexander the Great's one of his commanders. But there he is. One of the best Primaris models and superbly painted by Siege Studios. Put him back across here as he tries to do a drive-by killing against the Mauler Fiend.
Yeah, so it'll be hit on 2s. That's with 1. And then it is strength 6.
Yep.
5s. Plus 1 for the chaplain.
Fine.
4s.
4s it is.
And he whiffed.
Space Marine's bouncing off Mauler Fiends today. Down to regular Marines and the ATV. I don't know if they're going to have enough punch to do it. Hold it right there, Mike. Sorry about this. If I may carry on. I've got the Lasher Tendrils.
Oh, yeah.
I'll just do those quick. Not sure if it's enough to destroy that ATV, but we'll just do that now. So another 6 attacks. And 3s. 4, sorry. And then we need 3s to wound, strength 7. Just the 2. And these are at -1. 4 ups. And 2 more sneak through. But you can carry on now. The ATV is still alive. 2 wounds left. It's such a good choice putting that in to get yourself a multi-melter and the ability to absorb a lot of wounds.
So the ATV on 3s. Fives.
Nope. And bikers and chainsaws.
Yep.
Last chance.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Oh, this hurts. Right. 3s.
God, they're floundering with their hitting. Trying to wound on 5s.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, 1. -1. It does go through, down to 2 wounds left. We've survived. Both Maulervines have survived. Okay. As something more aggressive, better in combat, we'll go the aggressors next. Okay, piling move made, and all the models are going to get to fight. We've got 3 of the aggressors that can make their attacks. Yeah, it's 3 aggressors. I can't squeeze any more in.
3s.
God, there's a heap of dice that failed.
2, 4, over half.
2s to wound.
2s.
Twin linked.
Twin linked. Okay. -2, 2 damage.
6s, block 1. So 3 slain. So Power Fist and Relic Blade, 5 attacks with the fist. Captain Darktrophies himself.
2s. I need them to hit the ring.
2s.
Oh, come on.
Plagued here, trying to block on 6s. No. 2 chickens gone. And then we've got 2 attacks with the Relic Blade. Another 1.
That's a 1.
And a wound comes through.
-2, 2 damage.
Not blocked. So 4 Zangors remain. They can fight back with 3 attacks each, actually. 3 attacks each. This is 12 attacks. Normal chainswords, nothing to be scared of. Looking for 3s. Looking for 5s. God, that's the way to do it. 4 have come through. AP 0. 4 saves of 3+. And a wound sneaks in. Nothing too concerning. 3 wounds each, aren't they? So it drops down to 2. I take its going model at the back. Like so. That's the Zangors done. Maulerfine's done. That's all of this complete. We have 1 Maulerfine left, which he will put his attacks into the Dreadnought. I believe he falls into a bracket as well. Just about. Yeah. Okay, so we need 4s. Bang on average. We need 3s. There you go. 111.
Oh.
That'll cheer you up. Oh, 111. Oh, man. Just as we had a potential breakthrough there. A window of opportunity with the Mall of Fame, but been denied here by a 111 coming through. Both of us bouncing off each other here. It'll give you an update here at the end of the turn. Turn 2 comes to an end for the Space Marines. Okay, points-wise, not too bad. 4 points for a kill, 2 points because one of the secondaries was no prisoners, and then Table Quarters Mike's in 3 gets another 2 points. So we're looking at a total of 17. Not too bad, but another 30 points needed here for the Red Scorpions to kick the Eldar out and take the 8th spot. End of turn. We're going to go on to the second turn of the game. The Thousand Sons have some heavy reserves that can arrive. We'll see if they commit them to the fight at this point. Turn 2 for for the Chaos Space Marines coming up next. Okay, turn 2 for the Thousand Suns. Opportunities for points. So at OC control, passing all of our battle shock tests across the board, and OC control 3 and 3 is 6, which is more than those two. So we did pick up points for the central objective. So just 4 points coming through for primaries. Then for secondaries, we have Sabotage and Cleanse. We're going to go for both here this turn. Bear in mind there's points being picked up for killing something and then killing more. My total to pursue is 2. If I can kill 2 units, pick up the bonus 4 points as well. Morphine staying in close combat. Help is on the way. Backing the chickens out and then dropping in with the Flamer Rubik Marines squad to here to flame the aggressors. It's on 3 wounds left, moving across in this direction. Araman's spun around and gone 10 to assist across here as well. Then moving out onto the objective and scanning or cleansing with the Zangors. The Morphine's moved out to anchor that objective. Also, bear in mind there's a Brutalis Dreadnought that could turn up as on Mike's turn. Then you can see across the other side, just over there, Chaos Cultists have arrived to sabotage that no man's land objective. I think that picks them up 3 points. And the Imprints hasn't moved, should stay on the objective but attack what's in front of us. The Mauler Fiend hasn't moved. Either it's stayed where it is in close combat as well. Terminators have turned up here with a view to shoot at the Hellblasters, and then just over 9 inches away, maybe a charge through this gap and into the Bikers. If that goes ahead, that'll be good news for the Chaos Space Marines for sure. We're going to shooting phase next. So we'll do Araman across here, and we'll shoot into the furthest unit across here like so. It's just a one-shot thing. Psychic Stalk. It's a hit. Force to wound at strength 6. Nothing. And that's it. That's all he does. As our friend across here is an Exalted Sorcerer. He'll do his attacks with Astral Blast. Again, we'll go into the squad across here. So we're looking at D6 attacks for 3. Need 2s. Okay. And needing 4s, strength 6. Got 1. It's Devastating Wounds as well for our ability. So the damage will be a D3 Devastating Wounds for a wound. Well, that was blistering. We'll put a wound on this guy. Okay. All right, let's go for something hopefully a bit more potent. So we're going to offload these. Everything they have going to go into the aggressors. So 0 CP being used by the Captain Dutch phase for Armor of Contempt. Not 0 CP, -1, but only costs you a CP. So I'm going to Warp Flame across here. There's some psychic attacks coming through. Now, come on, Rubik Marines. Let's do this. But first, I will fire our friend. Yep. So he's an Exalted Sorcerer. He's going to go for Astral Blast. D6 +1 attacks. Got a couple of Patreons left. We'll go Travis and Jen. Jen can do the Psyker. 2. Oh, 3 shots. Needing 2s. Needing 4s. 1 goes through at -2.
To -1.
To -1.
4 up.
4 up. Cover as well. 3 up.
3 up, yeah.
Yeah. Max on the green dice. That's insane. Passed. This could be the day for the green dice to do well. I'll do this one because he's separate. So this is a Warp Flame Pistol for 4 hits. This will be 6s for wounds. 1 goes through at -1. It knocks out, so it's going to be 3 up. And passed again. Okay. Then it's going to be a Soul Reaper cannon next. 6 shots. And in 3s. 6s will be good. Reordering win rolls of 1, just the built-in ability for Rubric Marines. Not in range, or Mike's not in range of objective. Would have been reroll wounds entirely. Yeah, 4 saves at -1/+1. So 4 saves at 3+.
4, yeah.
Yeah. This is the Soul Reaper cannon. And 3 sneak through, so it's going to kill that model. And put a wound on another. 8d6 for the flamers. This is auto hits coming through. 26. So that's 15. 20. 6. 5s to wound. The AP -1's cancelled out, so we'll be looking. Pick those up in a second. 5s and 6s to wound. Rerolling at 1s.
What's the strength of it?
Strength 4.
Toughness 6.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah, Gravis is pretty solid. Chops out a lot of my attempted wounds here. But I have to say, quite a few have got through. 10 saves of 3+. Should lose another 1 model.
Statistically. Yeah.
It's the green dice though.
3s, huh?
Yeah, 3 ups.
1.
Okay. That's it. Ditch them. Come on. 6 wounds come through. Boy, oh boy. It's going to have to kill another 1, 2, and then 2 wounds left on another. Ouch. Okay, not too bad at all. So I'm going to try and shoot the chaplain. 6 attacks for the Demon Prince. Needing 2s. All of them. We then need 3s to wound. 6s will be great. Oh, okay, this isn't too bad. In which case, devastating wounds. These are coming through at AP -1. So 3 saves of 4+, yeah. You've already taken 2 wounds from devastating wounds.
And then all these?
I think so.
Not even close.
Nope. 8 damage taken, chaplain slain. That helps us with the tally. And it also clears a path for the Demon Prince to get through to that Dreadnought. May not need it. Magma Cutters. Needing 4s. 1 hit. See if we can wound. Yeah. But leave it. If I had a command reroll, that's okay. No firepower across there. That's all done. I think we can swing around now to the Terminators. They're going to offload everything they have. They're going to go into the Hellblasters. Right, everything they have. It is a lot. It's going into the Hellblasters. I'm not going to pay any kind of extra help here. I think it's going to be potent enough. In which case, we'll go for the Combi Bolters, which will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them. And then Rapid. So it's going to be a lot of shots. That's the normal shooting. And then Rapid on top of that. It's going to give us all of these. So the abilities coming from the Sorcerer is going to give the unit lethal hits and also reroll hit rolls of 1 for a unit that we've selected, which is going to be those Hellblasters. The danger is they'll shoot back when they die, but what can you do? We have to plow on. So this is all the shots. There's a heap of 1s which we'll reroll. Helpful. We're looking at 3s for hits. There's a lot of hits here. And we'll take away these 6s because they're lethal. Then we'll try and wound on 4s. Add these into the pile. These are at AP -1. And it's going to be a total of 9 saves. So they're not like normal combo weapons where you get devastating wounds. These are not. They're just AP -1. 9 in total. So they're in the open here. So it's going to be 4-ups. Yeah, this is dangerous enough. So damage 1 each time, but I can see enough to kill 3.
3, yeah.
Okay, 3 slain. We'll leave the models as they sit. Mike can now roll up to activate these for shooting. 3-ups, I think it is.
3 ups, yeah. Oh,
Just the one. It's going to immediately be 2 shots into the Mauler Fiend, supercharging.
3s.
1 hit, 5s for a wound. Just need the 1. He does get it. 5+ invulnerable save. No. Come on, reroll.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah. Come on, reroll. No. Do we blow up? Wouldn't mind. No. Target destroyed. You can do it. You are allowed to. So, all the Fiend gone. Mike will be glad to see that thing away. Okay. We'll press on with our firepower, though. We'll go after that squad.
3, you said, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Just going to turn them on there.
Just roll them down. Yeah, it's fine. I've got Soul Reaper cannons next. 12 shots. Plenty of DACA. 3s. Rerolling 1s. Threes to wound. There's 2 devastating wounds. Okay. You got 5 saves here of 3+. Ooh, boy, that's enough to wipe them out and then put a wound on the Apothecary.
Yeah.
Okay.
3 pluses. 1. We're going to the Terminators.
2 shots into the Terminators, needing 3s. Yep, 3s to wound.
Just
1. 4-up invulnerable save. No. And damage of 2. So 1 model dropping down. And we'll go, think carefully, we'll go here.
And because you've killed the Primaris' bodyguard,
yes.
on 2+ they'll get a CP. Yay.
Interesting.
So,
Okay.
Yep, Genes Need Recovery, it's called.
Okay. Then we'll go for, try and finish off the Apothecary. We will go for the Hellfire Missile Rex. 2 shots each. So there's 2 of them. Rerolling 1s. 2 lethals. Nice. I'll try and wound here. Yep. So you got 4 saves in the open at -2. Enough? Got him. Okay, gone. Wipe out. That's going to help us with our tally, and it clears those wretched Hellblasters out of the way. It's cost us, though. We've lost the Mauler Fiend down here, but good enough shooting from the Terminators. Ah, no, that's a destruction for you. So you've killed...
3.
You've killed 3?
You're now on 3.
Oh. Yeah, no, this little contest is not over yet, so Mike's now killed 2 units. I've killed 3, loss of 2 across there, but we've still got combats to go on to. So it's not guaranteed here for the Thousand Suns. They're going to pick up 4 points at least, though. That's firepower finish. I'm going to go to charges next. All right, we'll capture this on camera. Game-changing moment. Just quickly roll the dice. 9-inch charge. Oh, it's a 7. There's nothing I can do. Nothing I can do. Okay. And the other one should be... It's guaranteed. We'll just run straight into that Dreadnought. We get an 8. So there he goes. Like so, to try and save the day. Do you know what? It's a bit mad, but I'm going to throw them in. The rubrics. Why not? Nope. Not if you roll an 8. Okay, doesn't go ahead. Interesting. We'll press on to combat resolution next. No, he won't. We'll send in Araman. Yeah, he goes in an 8. Interesting. So I declared only against 1 unit, so I'll go here and base contact like so. Try and go after at least 1 squad. His friend, I'll just roll 2 dice. You never know if you get a 12. I've got an 11. We'll check the range. I don't think so.
He's done 3, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
you couldn't make it, by the way. It's a 13-inch charge, so it couldn't happen. So Aaron's gone in. So Mike could interrupt play, in which case I must attack with the Demon Prince first. Okay. Okay, so we'll do him.
First, he survives into the Mauler.
Correct. Yeah, we have to go first with that one. So come on, concentrate. 6 attacks we'll go for. with the Hellforged weapons. Now we'll go for Dave Humphries with his attacks needing 2s. Okay. Then we'll go for 5s to wound, actually. Oh no, please. 1.
1 minus.
-2.
Minus
Oh,
1.
stop. Save you some trouble. Damage 3. It's devastating. Psychic weapons this battle round are devastating. So
2 damage then?
becomes 2 damage. Yeah, it's dropping down to 5. Not good. Not good. Okay. So Mike can leave that combat. He knows he'll go first to that Dreadnought, in which case we'll then turn to Adaman across here. So what does he do? He's okay-ish. 5 attacks with the Black Staff. Needing 2s. Blast. Missed 1. 3s to wound. 666 would be amazing. 2 go through at -1.
2 4 ups.
4 ups. What? Okay. And it's a whole model. Because it's 3 damage. Not too scary though. Mike can attack back. He can pick and choose where he wants to go. Dreadnought. Here it comes. Right. Mike's going to put everything into the Mortal Fiend. You have 5 wounds. I don't think you're quite in a bracket.
Nope, 4.
Okay.
And a banana him up.
Val and Field Marshal Robert, who'll be only too happy to help out.
Yep.
Die Hard Imperial Fist to play up.
3s. They've all hit.
They've all hit. No one's used the longbow. It's the last dice, the longbow dice. Just showing you there's not much firepower involved in this game.
And then 3s.
Yep.
Oh.
4. Oh, superb. Bagged it, Mike.
The way you roll, the way you roll.
5s. Whoa. Close. 2 6s. Yeah, but what's your... Oh, hang on a second. What's your minus?
2.
Right. I'm just... Don't think there's anything I can do. There's nothing I can do. Unless, other than blow up, which we don't. Okay, Mortal Fiend gone. Okay. Right. And Mike can do his attacks here with his Marines.
Yeah. 3 attacks, hitting on.
Yeah.
6 attacks, sorry, hitting on 3s.
Okay.
All of them.
Okay.
Strength 4, toughness.
Toughness 4.
4s in.
3
3.
saves.
No weepy.
Oh, please no. 2 go through. 2 wounds taken. And Aaron on a disc drops 2. 4 wounds left. That's combat's resolved. Okay. End of turn. We've got an update on the score here. It's patchy here for the Thousand Suns. Some areas of strength, not all the charges have gone ahead according to plan. We've struggled to clear the central objective, which is a shame. But other areas are not looking too bad. Strong on that objective over there. I had a big chunk of Terminators arriving over here, so it's hard to tell. We'll give you an update on the score. All right, so points coming through. 4 points picked up for destroying a unit, but we ended up destroying 3 units each, so Mike stops the 4 from coming through. 3 points for sabotage across there, 2 points for cleanse over there, gives us a total of 23 points. We are ahead by a few points, and Thousand Suns have already beaten the score from their first game, so that's not too bad. They passed that milestone. We'll go on to turn 3 now, middle stage of the game, for the Space Marines. The battle, I think Mike's in a situation here where he can start to damage the Thousand Suns in some key areas, such as the middle. And across here with these individual psychers, and we failed to deal with those. So there's trouble here and there's trouble in the middle of the board. We'll hand over to the Space Marines, their third turn coming up next. All right, so turn 3 here for the Space Marines. 8 points picked up for primaries. OC of 4.
Yep.
To my 3. Now taking the central objective, plus the control of the home objective. I'm only on 1 because I was kicked off that one. Hold this one. So 8 points. Great start. Storm hostile objective and defend stronghold are the 2 cards in play. We have a Brutalis Dreadnought that's arrived on the flank. The other 2 Dreadnoughts still operational. This one's moved around to cause trouble against this objective. This one can shoot and charge, go after the Demon Prince and stand on the central objective. These to hold the home, to guard, and then to shoot against the cultists. And then across the other side of the board, yeah, sure, Mike's on Tactical Doctrine as well. Bikers, they've been cut down heavily. They were overwatched by the Warp Flamers across here. It's really good. I'm loving this combination. This is nice here, and I would fancy their chances of having a chance of maybe surviving this attack's coming through. I don't know. We'll see. We've got some pretty good psychic weapons in there, so we'll see how it goes. I've declared devastating wounds again on all of my psychic weapons across the board. So aggressors have moved up. 2 bikers lost, and the ATV cutting those down, but moving through to join in. And then across here, this is a problem for the Thousand Suns. Jumping across, getting range of the objective. They can dagger in either direction. It will be a 9-inch charge if the Brutalis decides to go in this direction. Looks like the Space Marines have got answers for the Thousand Suns across the board, except here, which Mike has elected to use one of my tactics against Abaddon. Just stay away from him. Yep. Just leave them in the corner. We'll go on to shooting phase for the Space Marines next. Shooting phase off to a good start. Firepower from frag grenade launchers and bolt rifle firepower has brought down the cultists. Only 2 of them left. Mike's now going to use this to put multi-melter shots into here. It saves Mike having to charge down this direction, and then a bit of Dakar available to try and pick off the last of the cultists across there as well.
So it's the Icarus Ironhail Heavy Stubber.
Go ahead. Just get those hits on 3s. Oh, 1 hit. 3s to wound, twin linked.
Yeah.
Got him. It's going to be infuriating. 1 wretched cultist left. Not that you'd ever care in any other games, but this one is all about kill points. So
yeah.
Okay.
There's nothing else
that can see him now.
See him, yeah. And then the multi-melt into Harman.
Yeah, 2 shots across here. This is big enough.
3s. 2 hits.
Okay.
Strength 9. 2s.
Okay.
Yep.
Trouble. Whoa. Nothing I can do.
D6.
D6, yes. 1. CP. Not the green dice. Oh, 2. We're down to 2 left. Right, more firepower.
Yep, so the M3 back there. We'll shoot on the Harman.
Ugh. Go ahead. 9 shots.
9, yep.
So yeah, I mean these need to be buried inside units for sure. But anyway, it's too late now.
3s.
I thought they would be safe at the back, but they've been flushed out by Inceptors. They're an absolute bane, these things. They're very, very useful for Space Marines.
So 2 6s, bring back my misses.
Sure.
And then
3s to wound. First strength 5. Toughness 4. I think they're strength 5
they
soft
are,
bolters.
yes, sure.
Yeah, they're very good. 3s to wound, twin linked.
2, 4, 6, 8.
At -1.
-1.
In the open. 4 ups. Oh, he's dead. He's taken 12 damage.
2 damage each, yeah.
12 damage. Aaron's gone. That's a kill point. Well done. And those 2 into him.
Yeah.
That's just going to slaughter my carbal points available as well. I do have Weaver of Fates in play, so I can reroll a save and throw. Wouldn't it help Tarraman?
Again.
Okay. 3s to wound again. And twin linked. This is looking really good. Mike sticking with the green dice.
Yeah.
And
So
5.
5.
-1. 3 ups. Whoa, quadruple 6. 1 makes it through. Do I use it now? 4 up. Shooting phase. Yeah, I'll use the... Oh, man. I can't. There's bigger things to come. So we'll take it. We'll take the damage. We'll drop down to 1 wound left on him, like so. Mike's going to try and pick him off with the chaplain and the lone biker across here. Devastating wounds, just 1 to fish 4.
Yeah.
So 4 shots. Yeah, 3s.
Just a 2.
2 go through and fish for 6s. Forced wind. Reroll that 1. -1.
-1.
You got him. Nothing I can do. So model destroyed. Again, it's going to push up the tally. Right, Mike elected to fire these across here and wipe out the chickens. Just clear the unit, get them out of the way. Mission accomplished. Then I'll use close combat might to go after these. Ball shrinking here. Casualties are flowing in quick enough. The longbow BB dice is now being used. The last Patreon here as the Dreadnought seeks to go after the Demon Prince. What a feat that would be if you can bring him down. It's going to be tough though.
D3 shots.
This is the Icarus.
For 2. Yeah, I'll just do this. Needing 3s. Yep, still not right. Needing 3s. Rerolling. Just the 1, and then at the fly 2+.
Oh yeah, he's rerolling because he has placed armor contempt. Not armor contempt.
For the moment.
Oh, for the moment.
1, -1, 2 damage.
-1. That doesn't get through. Okay.
2, 4, 6, 8. This is
Gatling gun.
a group effort from all the party on.
Here it comes. Needing 3s. Rerollable. Not bad at all. A full house.
Yeah.
Now just get a heap of 6s. 5s to wind. I can see it.
1, 6, and we've got 2.
2 saves. Past both if they're -0.
Yeah.
1 devastating wound does get through, knocking me down to 8 wounds left.
And D6 for the fragstone. For 3. Needing 3s, the ball hit, and then needing 6s. Twin linked. 1.
Passed.
Right, so
This is it.
here we go.
D6 +1.
4.
Average 4 shots, needing 3s. It's got to be combat where it's done. All hit though. Wounding. 4s.
4s. 3.
3, nice. 4+ invulnerable save. Triple 4.
Oh,
Oh, dear.
and I don't take damage.
Okay. Well, you've got this Dreadnought. He could spin and let loose of it. I think that's what Mike's going to do. Okay, so rinse and repeat on 5 wounds left. No damage bracket. It's now down to the Red Scorpion's Dreadnought to show us how it's done.
That's done, yeah.
D6 +1. Start with the good stuff.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, D6 +1.
Ow!
3s.
3's rerollable.
Reroll.
Oh, the green dice. 5s.
Yep.
4s. Blocked again. The Demon Prince will not die.
And no damage taken. Icarus Frogopod D3.
He's literally holding this Thousand Suns army together at the moment. There he is in the middle of the board. Plenty of wounds left on him.
I'll be fly 2+. Yeah, 3.
At -1.
-1.
3 ups. 2 sneak through.
It's 4 damage.
All of a sudden, despite all my boasting, I've taken a heap of damage. Just 4 wounds left.
Gatling.
Rerollable. Oh, so useful in these Dreadnoughts, really helping them out. 3s. It's brilliant recovery. Get some 6s.
5s and 6s. 6s would be nice. We've got
1 devastating wound. Dropping down to 3 wounds left. That sets you up nicely for a successful fist attack coming through. With 3 damage.
6 2 on the fragstone. 2 hits and then 6s, twin knight.
No. Okay.
Twin knight because it gives me 10 attacks.
Dreadnoughts are commanding the table here. 2 of them have gone in against this Demon Prince, determined to bring him down. This great alliance. What a great summary of it here. The 2 Dreadnoughts fighting side by side. So he's going first, and then spinning around, seeing that his fellow battle brother is in trouble. The Red Scorpion's Dreadnought has spun around and gone into this Demon Prince. 3 wounds left to try and bring him down. Shame we didn't have a CP for tank shot.
I know, I got red misted.
Brutalis has gone in, used his own built-in tank shock ability and destroyed 3 of the chickens. He rolled a 9-inch charge and has gone in no problem. All the charges going ahead according to plan across here as well. Thousand Suns key units now have been contacted. It's looking a desperate situation for them. It's been the right move, Mike, just ignore the Terminators and just go after all of this stuff. This is where the battle's at. Terminators across here, out on a limb. I can't interrupt plays. You're free to fight. I have activated the free reroll of save to try and help limit some damage.
Yep, so I'll start here.
Okay, Brutalis.
And I'll do this sweep because it gives me 10 attacks.
It does have a sweep option. Brilliant.
Yeah. 3s.
Okay, it's not too bad. 2s to wound.
7. These all need. Yeah. 2's twin link.
Twin linked. All of them.
Okay, yeah, so it's -2.
Yep. 6s. I do have an inbound save. Bound to get a couple. Get one.
You got one.
Another single chicken lives again.
That was enough. Just deny me scoring points.
Okay.
I take it you want to leave the one.
Yeah, one nearest the objective. Just get me away as far as possible. Well now, I mean, I would say no, actually. Leave the one that's in base contact just to pin you and be annoying. Yeah, play it that way, just to stop you from getting onto the objective. Good chicken. Okay.
Right, okay.
Why did the chicken cross the road? To get away from the Brutalis. I think that's... Okay. Right, combat done. Just... I'm trying to hang on to one objective somewhere. Next, Dragonauts. If you want to go here.
Yeah, I'm going to give this the Scorpion.
The Red Scorpion Dreadnought first of all.
Yeah.
Well done. He needs a name. He's not named, by the way. Strength and Unity, I think, is their... No, Purity and Strength is their slogan for the Red Scorpions.
5 attacks. Hitting on 3s.
Just as Mike rolled, he's rolled them. He's rolled terribly again. Just going to show you the model. If you like the look of this, there it is. There is a full painting tutorial for the Red Scorpions. I'll show you how to paint that model. It's on the channel. Just go on the channel and search for how to paint Red Scorpions, and that will come up and guide you through the process.
I'm rerolling because it's both.
Yeah, over moments helped.
3s.
3 to wound. This is a huge roll. 3 go through. Well done, well done. I'll take my 4+ invulnerable save. We block 2. I'll use my free reroll now. It goes through.
3 damage.
Yeah, nothing I can do. Do we blow up? We don't. Damn Prince. That's the toughest unit I had. Other than the Terminators, and he's gone. Well done, well done. And the central objective well and truly claimed. Space Marines looking strong, starting to dominate the board down. Just need success across here to try and break the Rubik Marines, and the Space Marines could be well on their way towards victory. Yeah, so biker attacks coming through. Epic fight, this one. For sure, visually looks great. Great combination of colours.
3s. It equals 3, but it's not 3.
Okay.
And then the chaplain.
The chaplain.
2s. Bullet hit. And then 2s.
2 to wound, yeah, with his ability.
3, -1, 2 damage.
Okay, 4 ups. 2 damage will slay one of these Marines. Like so. Killed 1, there's 9 left. So, 9 attacks of regular aggressors.
Alright.
That's a good roll. 2s to wound. I think these are going to be -2.
-2, 2 damage. Yeah.
Twin linked. I remembered.
Yeah.
It's helped.
2, 4, 7.
5 ups. Oh, just the 1. 6 go through. 2 damage a time.
Yeah.
Oh, devastating. 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, we're shrinking now. Oh, horrific. And it's not over yet. Captain Dark Trapeze.
5.
5 attacks with the fist. If he breaks this unit, because I can recover one model at a time, but if he breaks this unit, it's going to be big trouble.
And what I'll do is I'll just use this reroll with reduce it by 1. I want as many hits as I can get. The reroll. Yep.
And that reroll came from?
Captain's ability to reduce a stratagem by 1.
Oh, I see. Oh, right, use a command reroll.
Yep.
Oh, fine, I see what you mean. Yeah, got it. Yeah, go ahead. Just wondering. Okay, it's fine. It all helps. At just the right time.
Well,
3 go through. 5's to block again. Oh, we blocked them all this time. Hold the line all of a sudden. And then there's 2 attacks with the Relic Sword. Getting Dark Trophies forted here.
3s.
3s to wound. 2 2s. No, holds at that point. So we'll get to fight back with some of our psychic staff, weapons and so on. But the squad's been decimated here. Alright, could be the last throw here for the Thousand Suns. We'll do all our attacks into the aggressors. We'll go after Captain Dark Trophies, see if we can get past his bodyguard and bring him down. So we'll start with the regular Rubik Marines. I mean, they're just going to be 4 attacks. We'll hit. And cure. Oh boy, 4 saves, no minus. And would you believe it? 2 range sneak from we do kill 1. Whoa, bodyguard down. There's 2 left. We'll then go for the staff that's on this model here, the squad leader. So that is going to be a force weapon, 3 attacks, needing 3s. The ability of its real wound rolls are 1s. Nope. I'm going to try and wound you on 3s. We'll reroll.
Would be good.
Reroll this one. Okay, 2 go through at AP -1. 2 4-ups. Both go through. The damage is a D6. D3. So that's 2, and the other one's going to kill the other model. Oh, almost close to killing 2. This one here. And now it's down to the Exalted Sorcerer. It is actually Chicken Wing. And he will get 5 attacks with his force weapon. And no, nothing I can do. 3s to wound. Yeah, he's part of the unit. 2 go through. That's devastating. And his damage is going to be D3. It comes in last, sorry. That's gone through. The damage of 1. The devastating wounds of 3, which will just roll straight over onto that model and kill the last of the bodyguard models there. But Captain Dark Trophies survives. All those bodyguard has been stripped away. Marks the end of... No, it doesn't mark the end of close combat. A chicken. Against the Dreadnought. Sure, he gets his hits. Or does he? Hitting on 4s. Just the one. 6 to wound. Nothing. Okay, that is combat's resolved. Okay, so end of turn points coming through. 8 points for primaries. That was really good. 4 points for destroying units. Could be another 4. Probably another 4 points going through destroying more units than me. Mike's killed 4 units. I've killed 1 in total. Still got my turn to come. And then not too good on secondaries. Nothing coming through. Mike dumping 1 card. No, you got Defend Stronghold. That's in play, and that will fulfill when it comes around to the start of Mike's next turn. So 29 points to 23. Remember that the Red Scorpions are pursuing about 47 odd points. They're on their way, and they're dominating the board, and they've got a couple of turns after this to try and rake the points in. We'll press on. Turn 3 for the Thousand Suns. They're looking defeat in the face. Okay, so moving for the Thousand Suns. We're going to go on to lose this game, but we've got to try and get points on the board. So we're pressing on here. We have Recover Assets and Overwhelming Force. So that's destroying enemy units on objectives. Mike's claimed a load, so there's a good chance going after that. And then Recover Assets is performing actions in 3 areas of the board. No Man's Land, the opponent's deployment zone, and my home deployment zone. So that's possible as well. So Terminators are going to move out and then perform the action in No Man's Land. Just then, quietly just going to get on with that. We passed all of our battle shocks again. The lone cultist has moved over into Mike's deployment zone, and he'll perform the action over there. These are pulled back away from close combat, regained a model with the ability coming from the Exalted Sorcerer. That's them done. The Mauler Fiend, with the need to destroy something on an objective, has gone after the Red Scorpions. Dreadnoughts sneaking up behind. and then pulling out a close combat with the lone Zengor onto the flank objective. That's it, movement done. We're going to shooting phase next. Okay, no shooting phase. These doing an action. They fell back. And that's it. So we're going to charges, charging in. I'm going to do tank shock, 10 dice, near 5s. And we caused 2 wounds caused on the Dreadnought, dropping down to 3 wounds left. Roll straight onto close combat. It's the only charge we've got. Yep. So we'll go for 6 attacks, near 3s. 3s to wound. They're all wounded, -2. So 4 saves of 4+. Armor of Contempt. Great. 4 saves of 3+. With the command reader on standby. Defy. The Mauler Fiend. Oh, 2 go through. Yeah, -1 damage. Oh, hold it right there. It's D6. It's D6 +1, I think. I thought it was 3. Mauler Fiend. D6 +1, yeah.
Still a chance to get a roll 2.
Yeah, so command reroll one of those to really try and stop me. Command reroll. 3+ on 1 dice. Passed. Okay, so it's 1 dice, D6 +1. Or straight D6 actually, because it's -1. So 1 or 2. You can chant it if you want to.
2, 1, 2, 1.
Oh, you're doing it backwards.
1, 2, 1.
Command reroll? Can't, because I used it on tank shock. Alright, so you failed. You can fight back.
Under 2 now, yeah?
Yeah, down to 2 wounds left. Red Scorpion's Dreadnought survives. So he's 5 attacks, isn't he? 5 attacks -1s. 5 attacks needing 4s. He's doing well. He's got noble effort. 3s to wound.
3s.
3 go through. Good for him. Trying to block. Failed them all. 9 damage.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
Good for him. And that's it. That marks the end of our turn 3. I think we're kind of at a stage now we know what's going to happen. Pretty much everything's going to die for the Thousand Suns, apart from the Terminators in this corner. It means we can scour through, walk ourselves through the rest of the turns and give a final result for this game. So what we're going to do first is update you on the current score at the end of turn 3. So a few points coming through for the Thousand Suns, 4 points for primaries, 3 points for recover assets. We've kept overwhelming force in play. We're going to turn 4, later stages of the game. Thousand Suns have been broken here by the Space Marines. We'll see what points come through for them next. Yeah, so we've pressed ahead with Space Marine turn 4. Add firepower from cleanse with this.
Yeah.
Moving across, shooting, with damage 2 tons of attacks coming through, bringing down bodyguard, charging in as well. Shooting with these, charging into the edge, we're okay, and then Dutch Feast going in for the kill as well, wiping these out. Fell back with this Dreadnought to free up him to shoot and charge, and then destroyed the Mauler Fiend just with 3 wounds left in the middle. And then cleansed with the Brutalis across the other side. So points coming through, 8 for primaries, 8 for killing something and destroying more, and then 2 and 4 coming through for the other secondaries. So an impressive score now for the Red Scorpions coming through on turn 4. So that's the Eldar knocked out the league. That's 54 points in total coming through. We'll move on to our turn 4. Just some calculating to do. Pretty much they're going to sit, control, pick up 4 points for us. That's pretty much all they can do. We'll see what secondaries we draw, but there's not many options left for us. Not too bad here for the Thousand Suns. 4 points for primaries, 4 points for killing something. We killed 2 units. Fired everything we had into the chaplain and the bike. So that's 2 units. Actually equaled Mike's 2 for destroying these across here. So we knocked 4 points off for the Red Scorpions. And then 3 points also picked up for behind enemy lines with the lone cultist over there. So giving us a total of 41. We're actually not too many points behind. 41 points to 50. It's close enough. We'll now go on to the 5th final turn of the game coming up next. So powered through turn 5 for both of us. Dreadnought emerged across here. Took out 3 of these. And my lone cultist, who worked so hard in this game, was gunned down. And the lone Zangor across there was gunned down as well. On our turn, we fired across here and took out the Dreadnought. Yeah, responded and took him down. He had a couple of wounds left. So Mike won the tally that time around, so picked up the bonus 4 points. And then we got 4 points for primaries, 4 points for killing something, 2 points 4 no prisoners for destroying a unit, and then 2 points for extend battle lines. 1 unit left on the board on this objective across here. So still kept 12 points coming from the last turn here for the Thousand Suns. It was worth pressing ahead just to get a final score. We can give you a grand total now. Both sides have actually picked up decent points, would you believe? Interesting one. We'll give you a final score. All right, so eventful battle, controversial stuff going on. Upset here for the league for sure. 81 points, the final total for the Red Scorpions. It's a good score. We combine it with their other total. We'll take you to the league and give you the update in just a moment. And then for the Thousand Suns, not too bad. 53 points, respectable enough. They've lost, but they've managed to rake in some points here in this game. So 81 points to 53. The Imperium triumphs. And some hope here for the Imperium to have some representation in the league. The tragedy of the whole thing is it means the Red Scorpions have pushed out the Elder and have put the Salamanders in serious trouble as well. That's the twist here, the cruel twist. Typical when you play against Thousand Suns. So we've now got Admech at the bottom, but they've still got a game to go. Thousand Suns at 75 points in total. Then the Imperial Fists, Harlequins with a game to go. They're the ones that will potentially kick out the Salamanders. They only need a few points to do that, 23 points to do that. Elder are out now, 9th. They're out of the league. That's awful tragedy, but they are gone. Salamanders teetering on the edge and will probably go out there on 110 points. They're in 8th. The Tyranids are, I'm not going to say guaranteed because it depends what the Admech get, but if you to really disrupt things, the Harlequins and the Admech would both have to get really high scores. Or the Admech would need to get a high score and lose.
Yeah.
Or the Admech to win and the Harlequins to lose but still score points. And both could go up.
Yeah, well, we said the Red Scorpions needed 40 something, didn't we?
Yeah, 47. They got 81.
Away with 81. So
you can't predict these things here. So really it's the Salamanders and the Leviathan Tyranids that potentially could get knocked down. Alpha Legion, these are the ones that are guaranteed to go through now. Alpha Legion, Black Legion, Orcs, Red Scorpions up at 3rd, Tau Empire and Necrons. So Red Scorpions, from being in serious trouble, have now catapulted themselves to 3rd position. The league still not settled with 1 game left to go. If you want to see that final game, we plan to run that on YouTube channel membership. The last battle for qualification will be the Adeptus Mechanicus against the Harlequins. A colourful game for sure. Both of the factions standing a chance of qualifying and making it through to the final 8. So keep a lookout for that game when it goes live on membership. So that's the battle units of the game for both sides. I'm going to give it to the Imprints for his survivability for a good chunk of the game, pretty much on his own, holding the centre of the board. Mike's going to give it to the Inceptors. Immediate ambush from them, superb, excellent firepower, very, very tough, and then able to move out and help fulfill secondaries as things quieten down in the later stages of the game. So very useful units indeed, and surely will be a continued feature in this Red Scorpions army. They have a batch. We've got things like this. It's a shame that it's not arrived in time, but Siege Studios are working on a large batch of Red Scorpions to go for a pure Red Scorpion force. Gladiators, for example. There's 2 of those on the way. Another squad of Aggressors, squad of 6 of them. There is the Hellblasters to be completed. There's Infernus Marines as well. So some great options on the way for the Red Scorpions. But for now, they've been forced to ally with their Imperial Fist brethren, and they have gained themselves a great victory here against the Chaos Space Marines. Keep a lookout for more battle reports on YouTube and over on YouTube channel membership. But in this fight, the Imperium triumphs against the Thousand Suns Chaos Space Marines. Thanks for watching. Tune in next time.